It's very similar to Arena. Lots of gold in the middle though as well, which is something I didn't mention. And man, that's a lot of alligators there too. So it's a very compact and compressed arena, but you ideally want to chop out towards the outside where you're going to access more resources there as well. Some stone, some gold. You can also tower on the outside. And there is some relics. But am I getting... You actually start with villagers on the outside? Oh, you do. So the biggest difference with WALLHALLA, or WALLHALLA, you start with extra village, so there's a bit of an accelerated start. So one of the biggest complaints from pro players is always that arena's too slow. You're going to spend 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes not really talking about too much. So this just it kind of accelerates everything. Don't have to wait around. 9 bells? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's 9. But that's always one of the biggest complaints about Arena. From, let's just say the masses. The kind of like normal AoE fans. Arena's very, very polarizing. I think most maps are very polarizing, to be honest. There's not really... A lot of people either love or hate a map. There's not a lot of in-between, you know? Good morning, Mike. Welcome in. So just looking at the starting base, no stone in here, interesting. You do have a few piles of gold, but they're not too big. And then 2 boars. So it looks pretty standard. A little bit of a scout war going in, but DauT's going to get back. Double gate at the front, which I also kind of like. I think the one disappointing thing... Oh, running went in. Interesting. And these melees went up super early. Going to go for both equal ups here. And man, a lot of HP lost there, and he's just going to get a little look. He'll no doubt be looking at the villager distribution from DauT. Sees 8 onward over here. It's not up yet, but has collected 23 villagers, so 24 pop. I'm going to go for a barracks on the outside. Most likely going to add a stable then. And it's running. Start to drop farms. Not yet. Look at that. It's almost like I said it and he hears me. Are we going to see some sort of like mini feudal boom? I'm not too sure, but it looks like running is going to discover. You do have a scout on the outside too, and he is going to see those villagers moving, which is really important, and I'm going to be expecting DauT just be going for a tower here. Doesn't know, well, he doesn't know where the wood line is. I guess that's a really nice touch for running. Because he put the scout in, he knows exactly where DauT went. So he could tower. Like if you do it blind, you could tower here and you don't see anything. So your first invested tower might not be as good. So it would be a risk. Let's put it like that. There's 2 villagers coming forward. Villager goes down there, which is not ideal. And looks like running gonna get the walls, gonna be close. Yeah, should be fine. And then lots of idle time now. DauT's a few villagers behind. Farm's being dropped. Should be pretty easy for Teutons as well. But DauT's kind of in this... He's in a bit of an awkward phase. Doesn't have bowsaw. Doesn't have forest cover yet. Doesn't have anywhere near enough resources to click up. And just going for the range here. It's going to take time to get through those houses, right? It's going to take quite a bit of time. Nine farms though. You can see the eco is going to be rolling for running. It's going to be really solid. Nice thing for melee is just the quick up times. You can add extra villagers for that. Little nice mini feudal boom can be fantastic. Transitional periods can be quite difficult for them though. And that house is going to go down. You can see the melee armor. -1. It's funny how the lightest comes up there as well, actually. I don't know why it's... I guess they need to put that when it's minus. I guess they have to, like, make sure lightest get the exact same. Okay, 2 archers, 2 militia, a couple of villagers. Now, where are the vills from running? He's only got 3 out here, so that's pretty much the equal difference. For melee, he's gonna drop a market. Just a little bit off the resources. Does have a few villagers on food. He might be quite resistant to doing some selling. Might not need to. He's got wheelbarrow coming in, and pretty much he might just buy 100. And he should be fine after that. He's really not far off. Just queue up one more. Maybe can they go for a tower with these villagers now? Would kind of like the tower at this point. And does click up. With no market. Fantastic. Market coming from DauT now. Arguably still quite a bit away. Ooh, nice quick stone walls. I think you gotta get... Why is this villager continuing? He's got to get these up ASAP. Should be able to see them. Not yet. Is there fletching? No fletching on the archers, to be fair. So, honestly, only 2 archers there. Can't really stop that stone wall going up. And he's going to stonewall on both sides. And those 3 villagers should be absolutely fine. And now, just needs a tower here. And DauT's going to have to... Oh, there is an archer coming though. And there's low HP, DauT. He is going to be... I think we have to... Gate now? Gate. Boom. Oh, and these are low HP. This could be an Omega brain play. Now look how fast they... Look how fast they go down, man. Look how fast they go down. TC from running here. 130 HP. Honestly, Monastery is a clutch idea. He's gonna pick up the 2 relics, and he can heal up the villagers too. And DauT, I think, has to go for the tower. I think we're likely to see a Siege Workshop in the back of here as well. Honestly, an Omega brain play from running. I really like this. Really interesting strategy choice. They just go for a monk, you can heal up the villagers. Be able to convert anything, and behind here as well, you pop a mangonel from a Siege Workshop. I have no doubt a Siege Workshop will be coming, it's just when. Might just be committed to some eco here, but you can look at his resources. Resources are fantastic already. He's got like 600 food in the bank. Is he taking stone from somewhere, or did he buy? Looks like he bought. Yeah, bought 100 stone. Yep, and there's going to be 2 for free. And qualified players will do well. Yeah, I think just the fact that they had to play games makes a big difference, and DauT is not someone that's known for his prep, right? So I think it's a really fair point, Poipes. And he's only just into Castle Age. And there's a big difference in time there. 4 TC's already been dropped from our melee player. And DauT's spent stone. And like, he's already starting to just be a pain in the ass. Honestly, a really nice idea. DauT though, thinking the same thing. He wants to put some towers up. Although range is going to be a slight issue, but it is going to affect running eventually. Running chopping through here, but so that tower not going to be in too much effect anytime soon. First additional TC does come out. Just gotta be careful with the monk. Don't have sanctity yet. I'm even gonna try and just chop through. Now, gotta be careful. That'd be very sloppy to lose a villager there. Just heal the villagers up, man. Just heal the villagers up. Convert the archer as well if you can. University coming now from running as well. Is he preparing for Imperial Age already? Doesn't have stone access. Here, right? Going for like a proper monk push against Teutons would feel a little bad. Just gonna make sure he gets those walls up. Won't be able to become fortified walls either. I don't hate a mangonel in the back here. I don't know. Onager cut. And there's the other tower from DauT. Just caught that at the right moment. Also going to get a monster up as well. Take these 2 relics. So it will be a fair trade. And no hell bonus. Only a few villagers putting it up. Only 2 of them. So I was going to have to get cancelled from DauT. Wasted resources there. And now he's going to have to buy another 100 stone if he wants to get a 4 TC up. See, running's already on to 60 villagers. 43 from DauT. Ooh, not looking fantastic. Running doing everything he needs to give himself a good head start here. I'm even going to try and get another tower out there. Now, my initial thinking would just be expecting some sort of ARB play. ARB, bomber cannon. Probably going to be... Man, these guys are loud. The hell? ARB, bomber cannon? Should do alright. Especially if they have a decent lead going into Imperial Age, which would be expected with the villager count. And the uptime from melee as well. That's what I would be expecting. Mangonel from DauT, I guess he's just going to try and hit over the edge here. And yeah, there's the ranges for arm running. So he's getting prepared. He's got the buildings already. Pretty much got the food. Does have the gold. Not going to be able to afford like a lot. That kind of gold income long term. DauT just being funny with these towers, man. That's actually a decent tower. I like it. Like, just hitting here. He does continue to cut down, so everything's going to be really focused into this area. It's just kind of like funneling, running into here. Big towers again. That's going to be difficult. But running's more getting prepared for this big push. For the middle with the Imperial Age. It goes up so fast. It's actually quite difficult to get a massive melee for when you arrive in Imperial Age to then start doing the damage. That's what I always say with melee. Melee is challenging with the transitions. Because they're not like any other civ. They're very, very different. And I like just the little house walls to the right hand side and the left hand side just to secure your base a little bit more. Like the towers are nice, but you can just move, right? DauT is doing a good job of just trying to surround. Let's see if we can it goes less and less, but you can kind of see it's blurred out. Look how much of the wood line's covered by the two-tone towers. I was going to get another one here. And that's nearly going to be everything. Like, running's going to have to move up and down this left and right-hand side now. If he wants to get a food income. The good news is he does have quite a bit still in the bank. Chemistry on the way. Siege Workshop now, so you can see the crossbows are out. Don't have any other upgrades as of yet. Of course, crossbows did get a bit of a nerf recently. So you'll be seeing a lot more of this, and that's going for Chemistry and Bracer first versus going for Arbalest. DauT even converted one of Running's villagers in here. And the wood income is now starting to look a little bit dodgy, right? Now bracers in, so should be an easy snipe for the crossbows. 1 extra range. Does get a nice collision though. Does get a nice and a nice hit on the villagers too. Redemption coming in as well now. So I'm not too sure where DauT would be expecting to use that, in all honesty. What is he thinking redemption for? He's not even like against bomber cannons. The range is not going to be good at all. I have no idea. He's getting tagged into skirmishers, so you can see skirmishers, Teutons, they do lose the last attack in Imperial Age. So it's not fantastic if you do want to get into the long term. Another TC come down in the middle. You see, DauT has pretty much control on the outside, dominating the map on the left hand side with his towers. And there was no tower that came here from running, which to me was a little bit of a surprise, in all honesty. And I wouldn't have minded a siege workshop as well. Ooh, and running takes quite a few losses with his crossbows there actually, so a little bit sloppy himself. And bomber cannons are moving though. Honestly, DauT could feel a little at risk here. He doesn't click up soon. Snipes an armor, you know, could be a little bit of risk here of losing a TC. I think he's got the resources, man. He just needs to click up. Does he have both of the buildings? I've seen a monster on the outside, so he does. Siege workshop there as well. It still has a decent eco. He's just going to have to try and hold in the meantime with the skirmishers. It's not looking fantastic. Does click up now. Arb on its way as well. Running as PopCap. Not a great time. He's not exactly making progress. It is a bit of a slow push. There is 3 bomber cannons out. Not sure where they all are. I think they're actually working away on the towers in the back here as well. It's probably the right call. Yep, sure are. DauT, there's really nothing going for him here. I just don't understand why the hell did they get redemption? Does anyone have an idea? Why did they get redemption when he's Castle Age and running's an Imperial Age? They're likely going for bomber cannons. To me, that was a very, very strange choice. Do you like the TC on the outside? And we could be in a situation where DauT is going to be able to escape in the back here. If he can just hold off enough time and get his villagers out, could be okay, but this is starting to look like a scary fish with 3 bomber cannons. Other 2 are just clearing up the wood for running, so he's not really getting a lot of damage there. You can see it's slow, it's definitely slow, right? There is some gold on the outside, but not a lot. I guess he has to get chemistry of his own. And even see a university. Definitely need to get chemistry for your skirmishers. Here it is here. Chemistry for skirmishers when you miss bracers is going to be massive, and obviously for the bomber cannons as well, but we're now in the position where it's 23 arbalests, 36 skirmishers though. If running's not careful, needs a big collision. Skirmishers group up. 4 bomber cannons. Starting to look a little bit scary, right? Nice shot. There goes. Good mass of them. Ooh. Now, here come the elephants now from melee as well. Now, they don't have a lot of extra armor. You only get the +1. But DauT says no more enemy. Well, there's too many skirmishers. Chemistry was coming in. It just... He was just second fiddle on that one. He was just... Seemed like he was always behind. I think Pipes kind of hit the nail on the head. And in fact, running just looked more prepared. And it's no surprise that DauT is not. Big difference in... Ooh, massive difference in uptimes. Obviously, you'd expect melee to be a bit faster. But you can tell, running is prepped, man. This is the kind of event that running has actually decent chances of winning it all, in my opinion. I really DauT banned from your tourneys now. Notorious handpick non-reader. Exorcist, there's a lot worse. I think at least the thing with DauT is, see if he makes a mistake and doesn't read the handbook, he's still someone that's very likely to correct it, right? Some people would just argue their point that it wasn't clear enough for something. Does running see him? So it's very close. They were almost running in unison there. Now, of course, let's have a look at the Bengali's king. Man, he's got a little umbrella. What the hell, man? I didn't know that. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Now let's have a look at bases then. So back gold from running that's really nice. Really nice. Does have a castle slightly off to the side, but it's on top of the stone, which is fantastic. DauT's castle's right at the back, which is unfortunate, but he does have gold and stone slightly to the side, but it's kind of it's a massive big open cavity at the front here. Now typically you will see players, I guess he's lured with the scout already, which you want to do on RF, yeah, and you can just put the scout in the castle to heal up. You'll most likely see players put the king into a tower, especially if you want to go for a unique unit, which could be considered likely for both civs here. Don't really rate Raphis in Castle Age, but Castili are amazing. You just don't want to accidentally ungarrison your king, so it's probably the best idea just to put them in a tower. I think everyone's been playing some sort of like free-for-all game. You have your king in your castle. Obviously in big like 8-player free-for-all games, most people are going to be going for unique units. And you're like, you've been defeated, and you're like, you have no idea what happened, it just turns out you ejected your king. And you can already see, this is the power of Burgundians. Have horse collar in already. Have double bit axe. Any additional farms that do go down will have the extra food. And it's super strong. But you can get the bow saw, you can get heavy plow, and feudal age as well. We're in that transitional phase. You're most likely to get bow saw first. You can see double armor camp all ready for DauT. The question is he going to be prepared? I doubt he's been playing a lot of RF, but the Civ pick is right, and DauT is not on the way up, and running is already. The starting resources, like RF, if you're not caught up in what you need to do, it can catch you off guard, man. It can really catch you off guard. Because of the starting resources. It's very different. This is a kind of map that does reward our preparedness. And I think long term, let's have a look. Go to the right hand side for running, gold in the middle. DauT has, actually a really safe back gold for running's nice. DauT has this one to the left hand side and then two more to the right. I think long term, it's probably better for DauT. Yeah, he could just ball these wood lines here. Yeah, really nice having these two goals to the right hand side. And then very common to see relic opening. Probably prefer running's position here. But how much does he see in terms of scouting? Only see those two, but that's the two he's most likely to get. And then this one's probably favoured for him as well, so maybe 3 to 2 if they both fight for relics, but doubt it's going to be really easy for him to do that. Can fight for relics, can boom, same time. Just add some Castilier, and yeah, there's a king in the back. And yeah, Burgundians are just sick. Market blacksmith in the back, secure the gold. Collect up. Getting those extra villagers. Pog, a champ. Doughty though. King in the castle. The king is in the castle. And there's a little bit of a difference here in the uptime, right? Gonna be about 40 seconds or so. Nearly as, yeah, about 50 seconds, not as little as 40. You can see Bowsaw's coming in already. No horse collar yet for running. The extra villagers are gonna be nice. He's staying heavy on gold. But has deleted walls in the back. It's not uncommon to see players just extend out towards the edge of the map. But these walls being deleted tells me that he wants to boom. And in theory, they should be a decent stuff to boom with. And look, heavy plowing already. And yeah, those farms are going to expire soon. That is really nice to have that in. It's absolutely sick. This Civ, man. Just your bang for buck. It's so good. Running though is prepared. You can see you only start with 150 stone. So he can drop 2 TCs. Just gonna open with 1 though. It's not an uncommon open and go for 2 TCs. Open monastery as well, fight for relics. Let's have a look at vision. Sees 4 now. Won't see that one down there. That's most likely going to be DauT's. DauT's scouting is looking really nice. Just got a few gaps to fill in now. Straight on to equal ups. While I'm running. So he's going to focus on 2 TCs in the meantime. But the massive wall delete. Means he is going to want to expand it, and it says additional TC, monastery here, and here comes Castilia. Now, what kind of military are we going to see here from running? How are these monks going to do against Castilia in the charge? And DauT sees that one already. He's got his scout over here. Can of course tank the hits from the scouts. But let's have a look. Okay, decides to run. Just trying to block. Gonna get it? Man, they take oh boy, they take a lot of hits, right? The Castilia, man, are just unbelievable. Monastery before for TC. Kind of common though, right? Last couple of tourneys I did. I did see a lot of that. Let's just go in 2 TCs, open monastery, and then get a per TC when you can. But DauT, honestly, looks in a really good spot to control like all 5 relics. It seems like just going for relics against Burgundians is a bit futile. In all honesty. Seems really hard to win that. It kinda feels like DauT's gonna have all 5 relics. Maybe running should try and get over to this one. But he is going for the left hand side. Deletes the Castilier. Look at all the hits. Can he get to the tower? Tower should do enough. I think DauT's going to get away with that one. I think he needs to maybe settle on the left hand side here. Running. But look at the villager difference. 30C coming down from DauT now as well. 10 bells ahead. You get 2 per TC when you age up. Only have 1 going into Castle Age, of course, but you go into Pure Age, you're going to get some more villagers. It's coming over. I love that DauT is preferring to pick up these ones that are going to be contested. And 2 Castelia, 1 Scout. You can maybe get lucky with the conversion. It's just sending in the Scouts. This is really nice. Because then the Castelia are just going to one-hit them. And it's going to be the 3rd monk down. Yep. 3rd monk down. And I don't think running's going to get a... I don't think he's going to get one here. We did one with Sanctity now, though, and did he see... I think he did see DauT's. I don't know if DauT's seen running, so he sees he's going over to the one on the right-hand side here. And he's just going to make a beeline for the one in the bottom now. 4 TC coming down from DauT, so no surprise. DauT does love his 4 TC plays. And then the 4th one from running, so very similar timings. And where are the Castelia? Only 2 out, 1 Scout on the move. A little bit... I'm not going to say a little bit, it's just really sloppy. Really sloppy to lose that. And is DauT gonna... Yeah, split up your numbers here. Either side of the wood line, try and find this monk. And he's definitely going to find another one. That's going to be 500 gold down the drain. Ooh, yeah. And doesn't get a conversion. 500 gold down the drain. It's going to be 4 relics for DauT. Maybe going on 5. That's quite a difference in gold there. Honestly, I'm feeling like this is just like a throwaway map for running. Is this even like a winnable matchup? When it comes to late game? And the boom is running now. Stone mining and gold mining, both in now for running. And Rapids are on their way. Now, I'd like to say I'm a little bit unconvinced with Rapids. I don't think I'm the only one. Here's a castle from DauT just in front of his base. 10 bells behind. Gonna be clicking up very soon. Now, I like this. He's actually just gonna be annoying this front wood line as well.
Yes.
But honestly, don't really see a way for running to win this one. Maybe DauT's gonna ungarrison his king by accident. Running's clicked up as well. And these guys, they require every fucking upgrade under the sun as well. So the attack upgrades, stable upgrades, they can get the Cav Archer upgrades. Then they're gonna need chemistry, they're gonna need ballistics. They're gonna need the archer upgrades. It's fucking insane how many upgrades Raphas need to become fully upgraded. Purely because you can toggle between melee and range. But that's what Running's gonna go for here. He's got enough for another castle as well. Gotta watch, that's gonna be right in range of the castle. Yep. Another one coming from DauT as well. Not sure where these villagers are going. Yeah, just gonna double up on the castles. Just watch the villager numbers go up when running Rise into Imperial Age as well. And like husbandry already in, bloodlines is in, fledging, forging. Good job he's got an eco. And it is going to be 4 castles. The 3 trebs already on the way. And really locking down this area. Really wants to prioritize getting treb production from this. And look, all those extra villagers, man. Beautiful stuff. It should be straight on to trebs, and is. And you actually, why does it show different icons? That's weird. Huh. I'm just prioritizing conscription as well. No, look, Castelia is already on the way. 2nd armor now from DauT. He is behind in villagers, but shouldn't be too alarming. I'm not convinced Raphas are the way, but who knows? I'd like to see my mind get changed. Yeah, melee and range are different. It's funny that it distinguishes like that. They did get. Ooh, no. How close was that treb? Okay, it wasn't that close. Never mind. I thought that said like 90% or above there. Wasn't even close. I shouldn't have done the rewind there. Now, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been going for Raphas. I can't remember exactly what the unique tech does. Man, this is really buggy now. But here we go. And I guess, after the initial charge, for Castelia just become a lot worse, right? But it doesn't look good for the Raphas in general. 2 castles went down. There's one more in the bag here. Yeah, and running calls it. Burgundians too good, man. Burgundians are absolutely sick. Raphas so trash, yeah. They like require like every upgrade under the sun, and they're still not that great. Just give Shiramshas to Bengalis and call it done. I'd much rather just take Shiramshas away from Kajaras and just give them to Bengalis. Instantly improve the game. Not sure why people picking Bengali here. I think if your opponents picked Burgundians, just trying to treat it like a throwaway, I don't know. I think it's really hard to counter Burgundians in this map. Now, running back into the red, representing Germany, of course, and we're going to be onto Zawal this time. If you've not seen Zawal, this is the best map in all of Age of Empires. This is the best map in all of Age of Empires. I used this recently in a tournament, Battle for Scotland, and we called it Hadrian's Wall. It was a Scottish-themed kind of tourney, and the maps were all named after places in Scotland. Hadrian's Wall being quite a famous landmark, and we have DauT here playing in blue. He's in the south side, and man, he's really getting all his sheeps, getting ready to put them into the mill. Get rid of their starting berries, man. He's playing as Gajaras, so he's going to make full use of this little eco bonus, and there's still a lot of food. Now he's actually... See, no, where the... Oh, that's unfortunate. It can actually be pretty difficult to find out where the boars are, and they're both in the exact same place. So in that instance, it's actually kind of bad. Because you've, like, no idea where they potentially are. And, like, if you're not finding... Like, if they're split up, you're maybe more likely to run into one of them, right? But the fact they're in the exact same spot, it's kind of difficult. Does push in a deer, though, in the meantime. Heavy onto the berries. And running's Turks. Doesn't have a boar in yet, but just pushing his deer. Does he see where both of them are? Yeah, pretty much. And just going to be a standard thing from here. Turks versus Gajaras, Omega Wall. Turks versus Gajaras feels very, very bad for running. I'm kind of surprised, like he didn't see it coming. I don't know. I thought Nomad was the best map. Nomad is one of the best. It's definitely not as good as the wall. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's a new Nimbus 2000. One thing you do need to keep in mind for this one is it's not Gaia view on the wall. So you don't see anything, you don't get an attack sound where the wall's getting batted down. Villagers can't attack them either. It needs to be military units, and it's only 900. Oh, it's went up. It's fell in line with the buff change, and it's up to 1080. But 1080 is still not a lot, especially if you put a castle up. This is what you usually see players do. They put a castle up in the middle, and then shoot it down because of the bonus castles get against other stone buildings. Arrows absolutely just shred the middle wall. Got verified by our mom. Jesus. Okay, Stolen is on for running, so that tells me that he wants to go for castle in the middle here, but is he... Nah, he's just going to be going for an FC. But he does want to get a castle up ASAP. So he's still going to go for the Janny push. But Janissaries against Shramshus? Doesn't feel good, man, at all. Does not feel good. Let's see, DauT's finally getting that second boar in. Boars should be gone. There is wolves on the map as well, which can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. Look at this. 3 wolves right here. You obviously can't see them when we're not in the line of sight, but might be worthwhile actually putting palisades down. If you do see them, just like a foundation, so you don't forget. You'd be dreadfully unlucky to try and put your castle off to the right hand side here and get attacked by 3 villagers. The likelihood of you even having loom is probably not a whole lot. Resources look good. It seems like an old bug. And Market Smith. DauT's here in 6 seconds. Has good res too. Still collecting the boar. Should be absolutely fine. Just sheep from running, and yeah. Needs a gold though, and looks like it'll just do a little quick selling job. Yeah, it just sells 100. Just sells 100. Makes sense. Now, most common kind of openings you want to go for against Gajaras, it's almost like a guarantee you're going to have to make pikes. And Turks don't even get pikes. Oh, obviously they're trash. Just topping out at Skirmisher and Spearman. So, long term, this doesn't feel like a very good matchup at all. Running's going to have to cause some mass damage in Castle Age. Mass damage. There's the barracks. We'll just be going on to stable. Farms have been dropped. Both equal upgrades. Running is just getting bed axe now. Did get attacked by a wolf. Long may they reign. Gonna be going to the grave now. Villagers moving forward already, just from the berries after expiring. It looks like it's still a good build though, you know what I mean? Still a good build, he knows what he's doing. Once we're into Castle Age, pretty much gonna have the res. 5 more villagers, 70 more stone. Just a little off, but not by too much. Yeah, just needs 20 more. Just gonna open monastery. I guess that's what you have to do. There's gonna be castle on the wall. I'm just gonna shoot through the edge here. And stable, monastery from DauT as well. You get 3 relics on each side. So opening monastery is pretty much a given. But DauT sees the castle already, so he knows what's up. I mean, it's kind of obvious with Turks, right? Now let's see if DauT does add a TC or goes for any additional walls here. You can see he's kind of started to house wall with the barricade in front. I guess that's kind of fine, to be honest. It's not terrible at all. Would really secure quite a bit of his base. Running wouldn't really be able to... Actually, it's very... Well, I suppose putting those buildings there does make it doable, but for running that would be pretty much impossible. It kind of... You can see how much it does squeeze in here in terms of space. In comparison to running some map packs. 2-1 DauT. Yeah, it's going to take something impressive, right? Janice have a good range. Does lose one, but gets shot right underneath. Conversion's now gone. Just deletes. Okay. It's a decent opening from running. And he's going to be able to take one of the relics away. It's potentially 4 relics to 2 now. Now the castle needs to shoot the wolf, and does. But this is going to be a major issue, and it's going to be Shiramshas. Now they're so fast. They're so cheap. They take 20 in-game seconds to produce. They dodge the projectiles of the Janissaries. I honestly hate them. And running's going to go for more, but he's not going to find anything else. And yeah, DauT's happy. He's going to add second TC, and it's probably not unlikely to think it's going to be 2-1 DauT in this one. It's just the last 2 games have been a really bad Civ matchup. I did say that from DauT's draft though. He's got very, very good solid Civs. Runnings for me with a little bit more question marks. But I'm not going to doubt him. No pun intended. Now let's see if the monks can get good conversions. The Shiramshas can just do the closing distance so good. Let's get a conversion. Okay, 1. Another. Yep. Gets another. Good. I guess heavy monk please. Certainly going to have to be a thing here. From running. Does get house now. With the conversions. And here come the Janissaries, and there's not even a Shiramsha out. Why does DauT not have more numbers? I guess he's already committed to boom. Second staple coming now. 30C's on its way as well. Shiramshas are coming in. man, even running's really concerned. He's actually going to start to wall off behind. And like, you can't see everything going on, right? Doesn't have vision here, doesn't have vision to the right-hand side. Do we just go after the monastery now and try and go for a relic heist? Even went for the gate, just in front of the wall here, just in case. And there goes the goats. And did we send these home? It's like, at the very worst, it's 800 free food, right? Redemption coming in now as well for running. How did DauT fuck that up? He just like, he made free Sharamshas and then stopped. Despite knowing monks were there. Right, can we just bait into the monks now? And Redemption's in, and oh boy. Running's just going to use the buildings to charge up now. And that really is going to help him. If the Sharamshas decide to come in and dive. Okay, market, gone. Stable's going to be gone now as well. DauT, man, what the fuck? Even outposting, love this from running. Can't really get vision in all of the wall, but probably in the middle of that section is good. And DauT's going to try and just pick off the reinforcements that are moving over, but he's got to be concerned about this. Still doesn't have the stable yet. Yep, he does get it. The two Sharamshas do pop out though. I don't really know how I feel about that. I have thought about this before, of like, yeah, trying to get in, and that's taking a little bit of damage actually. Monk, get a conversion. Nice conversion. It wasn't one of the weaker ones though. Monk will fall now. Like, if you convert a transport ship, obviously the units can't actually disembark, but I feel like it could really be the same for a building. Like, maybe the units should just be locked in there and you can't access them. Okay, need some conversions here. Does take one, does take two. Okay, that's not terrible. Could get a third. Gets a third as well, alright. That's just what DauT should have done originally. And big selling job going on. Buys a lot of food so we can get the numbers up. Stable coming now as well. Running, just buying a little bit of stone. He wants a forward castle. I would like it just on top of the monastery. I would wish there was a forward ville. I wouldn't have minded a forward ville a little bit earlier for Siege Workshop, but here we are. 12 Sharamshas. Camels being added in now from running. I do like that addition. Still has a few janissaries just to support everything, but here come the villagers. And he's taking absolutely zero chances. DauT doesn't have any stone. 14 villagers, that's going to be really difficult to stop that castle going up. But there's 14 Sharamshas on the field, and it's right on top of the monastery. Just where we want it. 5 monks. Some Sharamshas mixed in. 2 go to DauT. 2 go from DauT to running. Here goes a 4. And it should be enough. There's only 4 Sharamshas left. DauT calls it. And running, man, with the complete and utter civ loss. Just gets outplayed. Just gets outplayed. And he's seen it all coming. He saw the castle. He saw the monks. But totally, I think, probably like most people overestimated Gajara's there. Or maybe underestimated how many monks running was going for. Like, what the hell? He just made like 3 Sharamshas and stopped. Really odd. Like, he has 3 here, and he thinks that's enough. He's already committed to a second TC, the third TC. If he just made more Sharamshas from the very beginning and doesn't let this number get to a ridiculous amount, he like loses all three of these. And then at this point he's like, fucked. This was the big swing of the game. Like 13-0 military now. Loses his sheep. He's gonna lose his monastery as well. There's gonna be 6 relics to 0. Really well played from running. Sick player, man. And even the total resources collected is not too different. Okay, so potential last game here. Match point, Forza running. And he's arguably one of the best civs on Hideout. And that is Poles. Playing in the red here over to the left-hand side. Now, as far as I'm aware, it's just a normal Hideout generation. Obviously got the extra villagers. And DauT's went for Byzantines. Which... He must have something planned here. They're obviously known for their cheap trash. Trying to get the sheep out there so he can... Oh no. This is going to be a nightmare to push those deer, in all honesty, with this wood line. What does it look like for running? Hang on, did his spot? No, they didn't. Okay. I mean, his is much easier to push in, but all good. Now he's having to try and get it. There we go. There we go. Good deer. And it goes a couple more steps. Nice. But Hideout was just in the ranked ladder as well, in Man-at-Arms and Towers. 2021 pop, absolutely dominating the meta. Now with WALLHALLA start, I am interested to see how that kind of develops. 4 onward for running, 4 onward for DauT. Went really early for the full work. And I guess for the pop space, right? I think so. I think so. Could be wrong in that. But last year in now. And we just be expecting running to go out. Long term? This wood's going to run out really fast. The bait's generated. It's very skinny here. It won't take long for each player to go a few tiles into their wood line, depending on how long the game goes. And towers is going to be really important there. Not uncommon to see relics generate right up against the edge of the map. You can see 2 for running. Really 3 for DauT. Really got 3 to 2 here. So a little bit unfortunate for running in that one. Shalom, pleb. Yeah, how we doing, Vinegar? How you feeling? How are the injuries treating you? Bro, please delete that. Running, what are you doing, man? What is that mining camp? You're doing good? Oh, you're... Okay, so good. I wasn't sure how serious the injuries were for you, but I'm glad you're doing alright. Now, DauT's going to be in Feudal Age first. He's ready to take a hit. Or he's ready to deliver to hit on running. But he's just went for 20 pop. Can have 9 on wood. Is he going for a Feudal Age? Is he going for a Feudal Boom? Still blue all over the place, oh boy. Looks like he's going for a Feudal Boom. What the hell, man? Okay. I guess he wants to try and compete with Poles. Poles' eco is absolutely crap. Thank you, Pete. Obviously can't see me, but you can trust me that I'm doing them. It gets me up and moving. good job in picking the 10. You got your value for money there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 squats, easy. You gotta make an R10 in cam. Once I'm onto the chatting screen, I will. You don't trust. I'll go down at R10, don't worry. Fake trust, boom. He's not even reacting. Is this been common? Have people been doing this? Like a fast feudal age into a boom? Well, he's got a horse collar for one farm. Makes sense. Still got the sheep to use. Vinegar and exploding titties is almost as iconic in Men and Tibbers. Did someone end up casting the Men in Matsy set? It's not too far off from Castle Age, but running's already on the way, man. A horde of points to make sure you do 100 push-ups. Yeah, push-ups are deliberately more expensive. Have you guys been getting Michi on the ladder? It's kind of it's crazy that it's even in team games. I think it's the first time it's ever in the team game ladder from the stats I was looking at. I enjoy it, man. I think it's a fun map to play. It's brain damage, but it's fun. It's just like such peaceful booming, and having the extra villagers at the start does make it it's a little bit faster. DauT, man, what is going on? I'm a minute 40 behind here in the uptime, and obviously Castle's going to be coming from running at some point. Slowly getting this little gold trickle in as well. Horse collar's coming in now as well. Pole's eco. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I did a spearman now. Let's take a look at the scouting. Sees the free relics. I'd like to see DauT just prioritise them, knowing that they're safe. And running doesn't see that one away over to the left-hand side either. Yeah, and monastery it is. I guess with the head start, he's going to make a beeline straight for DauT sides, right? Second TC coming up. I'm just going to wait for heavy plow before he starts doing the drop-offs with full work. And look at this, peak gaming right here. Who cares about scout on scout action? Aha. It just looks so good, man. And look at the food just go up. It's hella good. Give me that free food, man. Give me that free food. Light cav coming in now as well. Good numbers from running, so it's gonna have good map control. Michi best team game map. I'm not against it. It's fun. I almost always can make it to Imperial. I would be slightly worried if you couldn't, Jade. Random grey squares appear over units, trees, late game. Oh my god. Normally when they're SO, it's kind of interesting that it's only when there's like siege onagers. I wonder if DauT sees. He must see the villagers chopping there. He's going to be aware now how skinny the distance between each of them is now. Issue if I'm odd, that would make sense. would make sense. DauT. Where are his monks? Okay, one here. Where's the other? Where is the other? I'm not too sure. But he's on 2 TCs, just like running. Running's getting the full works running now. Sorry, that was running too many times. Running. Third TC coming in. And third from DauT now as well. So eco should be pretty stable between both. White Cav. I think running's just going to have to accept. He's probably only going to get 2 here, but White Cav meta is for sure in. And yeah, nice little pick off, especially with the numbers. And he's going to get that one, but I don't think he sees this one. And it's very unlikely he's probably going to discover that. Looks like that. Did I have Discord open on this laptop? Oh boy! Bro, that is fucked up. I would encourage no one to look at that. Okay, a couple of camels being added. Cheap, of course, with Byzantines. Not a bad call. Little light caber out. Good closing speed on him as well. Where's the next full work gonna be? Oh, he squeezed it in here. Okay. It's actually kind of impressive. It's kind of impressive that running could fit these in, like, almost perfectly. He is going to need to delete this lumber camp to get that extra farm in. I don't know where he goes with the next one, though. He'd probably have to delete the house, right? Airtug hacks? Did you guys see the post in the AoE zone about this old tourney? It was like, I can't remember what it was called. Something Cup. It was CC and Airtug was playing in it. It's like, holy hell, it's old. Okay, another TC on the outside from running. It's a side that's going to be at more risk, and actually added one in the left-hand side as well, so he's really committing to boom here. And big map control engagement going over on the left-hand side. There is no spicy AoE zone stuff today. Ben, have you been on the AoE zone? You're being sarcastic, right? You're being sarcastic. Gotta be. Okay, full work over the right hand side just deletes the mining camp. Yeah, the whole song thing is a bit interesting. Oh, there is some spicy. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, 4th TC from DauT. DauT is probably, this is like a trademark DauT play, so when we get to hitting cup, if there's a closed map, and you see somebody going 4 TC, like this, it's probably DauT. Here comes the stables. It's likely just going to be Schwachter, right? It's likely just going to be Schwachter. You can fit in another full work there as well, and potentially going to be 5 full works at the very least. I wouldn't mind to see some stone walls to secure one side, so he's going to go for it, and this will just secure more farming space in the end as well. Yeah, the song thing, regardless of who the player is, it does raise a lot of questions about streaming in Discord with friends, potential potential like competitive issues and whatnot. BacT quitting AoE? Is this literally just been announced? Is that literally just been like announced? That is a shame if so. I mean, we've heard all these stories before, right? People quit and always come back. But BacT's been around for so long, I wouldn't be surprised if it was for good. But that would be a real shame. Apparently announced on his Discord. Oh, it's Vivi fan that posted it. Very fancy, an interesting one. Okay, Barry's coming up as well. Schlachta is on its way though. Yeah, I mean that's honestly a bit of a loss. If BacT does leave. Just read the start thread. Yeah, it's. I don't know. It does raise some questions. The scene has been so. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be some people that are going to try and take advantage, right? There's always going to be people who take advantage. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think what you're saying. PT is slightly reasonable. But I'd prefer to see people raise the issue than not. I actually DauT's going to try and wall off the left-hand side here. Okay. Like, you will see people that will moan about stream sniping, and on the odd occasion, they will be right. But a lot of the time, they go in and check spec chat, the spectators and their Twitch chat. A lot of the time, they're going to be wrong, and they're not going to see a name there. Okay, forward castle, Halberdier coming in from DauT, no surprise. Although, double castle Obuk. Be interesting. I'm just gonna flood knights in the meantime, but only +1 and halberdiers are there and oh my, what are you doing, man? I fucking hate this unit. I think we really do need some sort of siege behind us with running now as well. Would love to see a tower as well if we could. Honestly, you could shred from the other side as well. But the numbers here, Schlachta doing Schlachta things. Very free military, gonna lose that one, gonna lose it. 100%. Obucks are also clearing up the halves, gonna lose the knights of course. But the knight spam is coming. Stream sniping allegations in tyranny, that is real shit. That is big time real shit. Wasn't afraid to point trading. So Song Song was not allowed to compete in Red Bull last weekend or 2 weeks because of Song Song. So I think that's what makes the timing of the thread more interesting, right? Because there's a little bit of a recency issue there, and what Song's done. So it kind of sets a standard. Scamming people with baby to trade. I think, was that not a Vivi fan thing as well? Without just taking a quick pause. Was that not like a classic? That's like a classic AoE zone thread, and I'm pretty sure it was with Vivi fan, was it not? You just posted the. I generally ignore what Vivi fan says. He's not even imp. What the hell? I swear. Okay, I've totally misreading this. Okay. Running just full on to the knights. He's on the way up to imp now. Second armor coming. I mean, Obok against Halbs. Doing alright. The eco KD is 25 to 0. The Song's dynasty over. Oh my god. Loses relics now as well. Not ideal for DauT. But, Running's, he's trying to move all these units backwards. And he's gripping them all together, so the knights are getting bunged in. Now, +2 on the knights is going to help deal from the TC fire. Cat is out now as well. DauT's done a good job of just expanding. And, oh boy. Does DauT have any... He has no idea. Don't go too far. Don't push your luck. He's Byzantines, man. He's gonna see this. He gets back. He's getting back. He's getting back. I don't think he saw him. What's DauT's first castle? This one was his first castle here? I don't know. But here comes the knights are just flooding in now. And I think Running gets him. DauT's going to call it 51 to 3 military. We're going to see GG in the next few seconds, and Running's going to be 3-1. And he's going to be in through to the quarterfinals. What an insane game, man. Yeah, GG call. Good luck to Running. And it was discussed earlier. DauT, obviously not a qualifier. Running had to play qualifiers, different settings. You start with extra villagers, so the strategy there is a little bit varied. And it seems to have paid off, and Running's just someone that does prepare. He is very good for preparation. Fantastic, really good job. But I did say at the beginning, I kind of expected Running to win this one. He could at least have pretended to protect his farm and eco. Yeah. That first castle was a bit weird, for sure. But Obok, Knights, really done the job. Qualifier people should generally do better. I think it totally comes down to prep though, right? And I don't think the invitees are... I don't think they're training hard in the background or anything like that, you know what I mean? I think if you still had like practice games and stuff, you'd do alright. And if you watched some of the qualifiers, you'd have a decent idea, but it all comes down to prep. But I don't think that's happening. So I think it's a fair statement to say the qualified players do have an advantage. But a large part of that's down to the invitees probably not putting in the prep that's required.